What's up? What's up? I wanted to pop in here and go live and offer like a little mini training. I do this every season, and it's fall. And fall, we go into yin, according to traditional Chinese medicine. And this is a time where we get to go inward. We're shifting into winter. We get to go inward and relax. I have a yellow jacket friend, and I honor and respect his space, and I hope he honors and respects mine. And I'm not going to get freaked out. Anyway, because I know how important it is, I really want to deliver this message. I know this stuff is super helpful, but I've been experiencing it in my own life and with my daughter and with my family. This is allergy season, right? And this is cold season. And fall is ruled by the lungs and its partner organ, the large intestine. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the lungs are responsible for so much. But the lungs are really for letting go. So in your emotional health, the lungs can be associated with grief and sadness and disappointment, and just holding on to that pain. So I wanted to run through and just give you a little, like a little dose, right? A little dose of traditional Chinese medicine and your qi, and getting that circulating so that you can nourish your lungs and perhaps let go of maybe some lingering disappointment that you're feeling, maybe sadness that you're feeling as the seasons change. It could be just as subtle as that, just feeling melancholy, like we're shifting from summer and it's vibrant and rich, and we're heading into winter months where we're going to pull in and hibernate. The fall can be a real transition for us. So these insights I find to be really soothing, really helpful. And so the lungs give off a specific vibration that is associated with like how you communicate, having clarity in your life, being open to insights that are coming in, and just kind of surrendering to relaxation, right? And that's going to help you let go. And it'll also help you boost your self-image. It's all beautifully tied together. So the lungs, again, it's about letting go of whatever you don't need inside your body, inside your mind, your soul, and your environment. So it's not just about like excreting metabolic waste in the form of CO2 or through your large intestine. It's also about, can I let go of the disappointment that I'm holding on to? I just had a really interesting experience come up for myself where I noticed I was super attached to the outcome of a situation. Like I really wanted it to go a certain way, and I was like fixated on it. I was stressing about it, and I was like in that mode of like, oh, please God, let it work out. Please God, let it work out. And I know when I get to that place, it doesn't feel good. It feels really icky. And so I started to feel some physical symptoms there, but I just kept going and kept thinking that thought. And what happened was, this is so interesting, I was bending over in the subtlest way. I bent over and I banged my rib cage so hard into my breakfast nook table, and it bruised my lung. This was a week and a half ago. And then I decided I'm going to work out anyway, and I didn't listen to my body. And I was doing some burpees. I hit the ground, and I could feel literally my rib just, and it's been, obviously injured. I'm in pain. It went into my back. And I was like, wow, isn't that interesting that here I am so attached to an outcome, and P.S. it didn't work out. So I was now holding this disappointment and this sadness, and I wasn't processing the grief, and I actually physically hurt my lung. And it was like, okay, universe, I am going to pay attention to my lungs right now, and I am going to nourish them, and I am going to process this grief, process this disappointment, and let go and move on. And so this is very close to home. In the meantime, my daughter's been suffering from seasonal allergies and even almost like a little bit of an asthmatic kind of experience.